How's it hanging, people? It's your boy MillzySawUs, number one fella for laser gaming as well as simulated FIFA, and welcome back another episode of my epic long series FIFA 16 Accrington Career Mode Season 2, Episode 7, Rise to the Top. And when I say rise to the top, people, I literally mean rise to the Barclays Premier League. We are currently standing in the Football League 1. We've got promoted from Football League 2 through the playoffs. We were very lucky in that last game of the season through penalty shootouts. I haven't done an episode in quite some time, so I'm going to need to remind myself of what's been going on. So I think the first call of business is going to go into the tables where we see where we stand. We are currently standing in 6th place out of 24 teams. After 7 games, we have 3 wins, 3 draws, and 1 loss. 9 goals scored, 7 goals conceded. That makes a goal difference of 2. And we have 12 points, sharing the same amount of points with Millwall. So, we're not doing too bad so far, guys, after 7 games. But let's just go down the different cups where we stand. Now, we haven't got involved in the FA Cup just yet, so we don't need to worry about that. The Capital One Cup, likewise, not so much involved with at the moment. Then there's the J Paint Trophy. Got no idea where we stand in that. League One playoff will come towards the end of the season. We did manage to get to, I believe, the semi-final of the Invitational Cup. As you can see, we got defeated by Fleetwood Town 1-0. So unfortunately, we never won that trophy, but we did get a couple of funds though. We weren't involved in the Copa Europe, and I believe it's going to lag towards the Champions Cup, which we're not involved with, and it's going to also lag towards the Euro League, which we are also not involved with. So that is all the tables where we stand right now. My squad is looking very nice for a lower rated team. I'm very happy with my squad at the moment. Let me see if there's anybody injured. There are 2 of my players injured. Hughes is currently in gym work at the moment for his torn calf muscle for 3 weeks, as you guys can clearly see right there. The same, back in training is my right midfielder Bocco, who had a torn groin and has only got 11 days until 100% recovered. Looking at my global transfer network, I've got 3 of my scouts out in England, Portugal, whereas a 3rd one is available to me for me in case I want to do some research on individual players. What have I got my instructions set on? I have world-class players being looked for who have contracts expiring in 12 months. Same applies for first-team quality players and promising players. Okay. So that's pretty good. Our finances, as always, are not looking amazing at all. But hey, it's the Accrington career mode. What you going to do? Anyone's contracts I need to worry about? Shaw. Carver. Right. How old are they? Carver is 22, so I don't need to worry about that unless he becomes 23. And I won't need to worry about Shaw. My youth staff, I have 3 of them at the moment who are setting up scouting networks. And how is my youth academy players doing? For Hardell, Bishi is doing really well. Jack Gersbach has got a potential of 75 and 94. That's very nice. Lee Taylor, arguably one of my best youth players, has got a potential of between 85 and 91. And we've got Wei Shen Chi, who's got potential between 70 and 84, which is not amazing, I will admit. But they're all eligible to enter my squad, but I might hold back just until they get a little bit antsy. And in this episode, guys, I'm hoping to give you about 2 matches, if not more, because this series is a bit like no holds barred really rules. I'm not doing episodes based on the months. I'm doing it in parts, as you can see. So I think without further ado, if we've got no order of business left, we can get crack-a-lacking. And the way I'm going to do that is give a player of my choosing some training. We have Wally joining us, giving me a big hello. I'm going to give him a big shout out. Thank you for joining me in this stream, and I do hope you enjoy the show. So, Kalnaki has already been trained. Lee Taylor was the last person to be trained, so it looks like Ledson is going to get the next training session. So let's get underway with that. Now, I'm going to go for easy difficulty training sessions. So being a, what is he, a centre midfielder, I think his dribbling would be of most importance. Agility is 68, stamina is 68. I think he definitely needs to work on the dribble course. The training sessions are so long, they really do bore me. So no more dribbling, so I guess in the next would be passing. So time in the pass, precision pass. I'm going to go for the scoring from crosses. That works on his long pass and crossing. Maybe time in the pass. Yeah, time in the pass, most definitely. Passing's done. Dribbling is done. How about defending? 2-on-2 defending, as always. And finally, we're going to do shooting. So let's go for close range finishing. Right, Wally, as you guys can see, has given his opinion, and he reckons we should sell Kalnaki. Now, if Car Chuckle Xbox was here, he would completely disagree, as he is biased towards the player he thought would be most suitable for my club. He is struggling to score goals this season, but we are still in the beginning of the season, so it's very hard to say. But your opinion will be noted, and let's see how many goals he has scored by the time we get to January. And perhaps if he hasn't scored as many as I would like him to, then I definitely feel like I will consider placing him on the transfer list, if not loan him out. In regards of Ryan Ledson's training, we're going to give him some close range finishing. So let's simulate that. And pretty well. Now that training is out of the way, so now we can move on with some game time. If we receive any emails, I will stop the simulation process, read them, sort them out, and then continue with the game. Got an update from England, more scout reports. These scout reports are doing my nutting, I must say. Wally thinks that I should sell Kalnaki if he doesn't score at least 10 goals. I'm not going to say yes, that's a deal, but I'm not going to say no. So we've got John Echo. He's on loan at Crawley Town. These promising players, I'm not gonna shortlist unless they've got expiring contracts. Reason I'm shortlisting the expiring contracts is because I can get them for free if they're of age. And how they are of age, it must be 23 and over. And of course, getting some of these players could really save me some money or help me make money. So I always am going to shortlist those players, because a club like Accrington will sort of take what I can get, bearing in mind they are suitable for the club. We are pushing for. We've got our first game of the episode, and we're going against Doncaster. Not too sure how to pronounce it based on my accent. But we're going to check out the squad to see who is most suitable for this game. Now, Key and Kalnaki are, by right, my best strikers from their overall. So I'm going to have them two play in the starting 11. Hesketh is my cam, so being 66 overall wins him the right to play in that role. Forrest, he's been phenomenal so far. He's going to be playing on the right hand side. Wally reckons the score is going to be 1-0. Not too sure to who. Coulson is going to be on the left. And Ledson will be in the CDM role. On the full-back positions, we've got Henry on the left. And I think it should be Halliday. But Wakefield has been complaining about his lack of game time. So I'm going to keep Wakefield there just for now. Wally's asking me if we could, next season, loan Kalnaki. We have KSI saying hi, but it's not the real KSI, guys. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Wally wants me to loan out Ryan Gould. It all depends on whether we can afford his wages. So we'll definitely consider that. And obviously in my centre-back roles, we've got Winard and Pearson. Pearson, obviously not his favourite position in the centre-back role, but as you guys can see in these positions, he can play there. So he's definitely a valuable defender of mine. And then we've got Drommel and goal, who I've been quite happy with. Now on the bench it's a tricky one. I mean, I have to decide who does play on the bench so my assistant coach can rotate as we play. Now Bocco is not 100% and I'm not going to risk it for a biscuit. But Three Frogs has joined us. I am going to say a big shout out to him. How you doing, fella? And I hope you enjoy the stream. Now, since Bocco is not 100%, I'm going to have Carver on the bench. So him and Hazeldine can support the strikers. We've got McConville and Mingoya supporting the wings. Gordon and Davis supporting defence. And Connolly supporting... supporting the CDM role. So no one necessarily is supporting the middle of the park in that cam role. But I think Hesketh will be fine. How's it going, Downey? Also known as Hard Rock Dude. I thought you weren't coming on, fellas, so that's why I started this stream. But if you fancy doing some Dead Island, I'll be more than happy to play afterwards. I think I'll have this stream on until about 25 minutes. Three Frogs is absolutely fine, dude. You don't need to apologise. But I think that's my team, though, guys. I think that's looking good. So, without further ado, let's get crack-a-lacking. Alright, and a very good victory by Accrington. We won 2-1. Goal scorers today is Key and Forrest. So sadly, Kalnaki has still not scored more goals, which is such a shame. And it may look like, from what I can see right now, that things are not going to go his way, according to Wally. I can proudly say that I did watch the Sidemen match on YouTube. Pretty decent game. It was fun to watch. And I promise, Hard Rock Dude, I will give you a bell when I'm ready to play. Two substitutions. Winard and Hesketh came off for Mingoy and Davis. Okay, fella. It's up to you. I'll tell you what, Hard Rock Dude, I'll probably end the episode there then, making it a short episode, and I will set up my Dead Island game with you right now. And, yeah, that's what I'll probably do right now. Now, at least I gave you a game, guys, and it's a nice little short episode for you to enjoy on my YouTube channel. I am sorry, but I do want to go ahead and play Dead Island with my best buddy. I have been waiting for him, so I wanted to do a stream to kill some time. And I do apologise for not giving a lot of FIFA content lately. I've been stuck on Dead Island, as you can possibly tell. So what I'm going to do, guys, is end the stream right there and promise to give you some additional content on Saturday. Where I'll promise to give you guys a lot more videos. But in the meantime, guys, I've been your boy, MillzySawUs, and this has been my FIFA 16 Accrington Career Mode Season 2, Episode 7, Rise to the Top. I'm your #1 filler for Lazy Gaming, guys. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.